Bruh, that was the lamest, goofiest thing I had ever seen in my entire life, bruh. As far as from a parent in a damn basketball game, you mean to tell me you finna get your behind on the court and wave a flag in Giannis' face? What would happen if Giannis was just Darth Vader them? Just run one quick little yoke up, pick him off the ball off his feet. You know what I mean? Let his feet dangle in the air.
No one's stopping him with that wingspan. And
you feel me? You came up to me and said, who do you think will not be the hero of Game 7? Like, guaranteed. I would have put Buddy Hield at the forefront. I would have never expected this from the boy. Like, salute to him, perseverance with the Kings, Pacers. He done went through a little struggle, bro. He even got introduced to Steph Curry last week by Steve Kerr. Was like, yo, meet the greatest shooter in the world, please. Pass him the damn ball. Like, bro, I can't believe them boys made the Houston Rockets look like that. You did. Like, they was stuck in the mud. What you think about that series, how it went down?
I feel bad for Houston Rockets fans because this is the second time they've lost to Curry in a Game 7. And I feel like it was just an absolute disaster class by everybody not named Amen Thompson. I mean, Şengün was really struggling finishing. Jalen Green was basically a non-factor for every game except for the game where he had more than 30. It was just rough, but we knew that Houston wasn't a good shooting offense, and they had their bread and butter around the offensive rebounding and stuff. And I know that the double big lineup against the Warriors was doing really well in game 5 and 6, but the Warriors kind of countered that with a little bit of a zone action that the Rockets didn't really have the facilities to figure out. But there has to be something.
The facility. I do not have the facility.
They had the facilities to figure out the zone. I mean, because I saw it was like 3 minutes left in going into halftime, and the Rockets have 39 points.
Yeah,
and I'm like, is this 2004? What is that? And seeing that Curry didn't have any points. He didn't have points for a long time of that first half, and the Warriors were still getting the lead. It was one of those things where I'm like, that Steph Curry, that's not going to last the entire game because that's so uncharacteristic that. But no, the Warriors supporting cast held through, and I just feel bad for Rockets fans because they really did have a good season. They got the second seed after. All of this, and you have so many bright spots on your roster. And to be fair, this Warriors team is better than a 7th seed because they have looked like a really good team since the Jimmy Butler trade. So they are actually better than their rating. So on paper, it looks worse than it was, but at the same time, it really, really must be heartbreaking to see your team go down like that.
Bro, the Thomspon Twins, the parents of the Thomspon Twins, round of applause. You raised $2 because Ausar was covering Jalen Brunson the entire series well. Amen covering the Steph Curry the entire series well. Like you say, bro ain't had no points. It wasn't until I think Amen got hurt a little bit and went out. Steph Curry woke up like, whoa, who on me now? Like, bro, bro was really carrying them boy offense. He did a behind the back reverse in the first half.
Oh yeah,
I was like, who is that? Was that Clyde the Glide?
Yeah, dude, on a set defense.
Right, bro, looking good. He played too good for Jalen Green to be out there playing so lackluster, man. Like, I don't understand it all, bro.
And it's so different because, there's the category of players where if they're not scoring, they're not really bringing the rest, they're not really bringing that much else to the table. Where I feel like if Amen Thompson, if he had only 12 points yesterday, or even 8 points yesterday, you could still see him affecting the game in other facets. Whereas with Jalen Green, the ball has to go in the basket, or else we should probably bring in Atari Easton or try any other different lineup because it's just not working if you're not scoring the ball, And the sad part is that this Rockets team, the way this Rockets team is constructed, you would think that a Jalen Green that could take the next step would be the perfect kind of thing for this Rockets offense, but he really hasn't shown any sign of improvement over the last 2 or 3 seasons.
I would never imagine Steven Adams had a bigger impact on this series than Jalen Green, bruh. Like you got the Kiwi in like just trades or off-season maneuvers. I know they ain't expect this to be the biggest deal within the series, and bro was keeping them in the game, offensive rebound after offensive rebound, keeping the peace between Draymond and the squad after the game. Like, oh, Mike, it's just hard basketball, Mike. I ain't hear one Jalen Green soundbite. The last I heard from Jalen Green is, man, and this is aggravating and wrong. Whenever Draymond was talking about go paint your nails, go paint your nails, I'm like, bro, get his ass, Jalen. Nah, don't let him talk to you like that. But that was the last time I heard from the boy in the series, man.
Yeah, and it's frustrating to see because you see the highs, you see what the highs could be. They just do not happen that often, and it's just the inconsistency of it all. Where especially when you're given 7 games in terms of the fact where it's like this team won 3 games with you playing, like this team won multiple games with you not performing at your regular.
Bro, say to what you want to say. With you stinking up the joint, bro. Nah, you being the nice. With you playing with you being mud. Them boys got the game 7 with you being ass, sir. Can you give us one more, please? Damn.
It's just frustrating to see because I feel like a lot of Rockets fans and a lot of NBA fans also, because I mean, you might not be tuned into Rockets basketball day in, day out, but when you see it on the national stage, you're like, oh wait, this player averages 20 points a game in the regular season. What's going on? It shouldn't look this easy to take you out of a game.
Moving on to the East Coast. The Cavaliers, they playing the Pacers now, you feel me? The Pacers had a great series against the Milwaukee Bucks, but the goofiest, I still can't understand how this goofball really thought that he would get this shit off. A Haliburton daddy, bruh. Like, bruh, that was the lamest, goofiest thing I had ever seen in my entire life, bruh. As far as from a parent in a damn basketball game. You mean to tell me you finna get your behind on the court and wave a flag in Giannis' face? Like, bruh.
No, that's crazy.
Number one, you didn't beat the damn the Thunder or nobody. You beat the Bucks, the lowly Bucks. Bro, like, everybody hurt on the Bucks. You getting out there doing all that, bro. Shame on you, big dog. Like, even your son had to clean it up after the game. Like, I don't know what my dad was on. It was a bath salts. I don't know what the hell bro was on. Like, that was so goofy to me, bro. What you thought about that situation?
That situation. I mean, good on Tyrese for calling his dad out and saying he's doing too much. Because I know there are probably some other players that probably wouldn't have. But like that's a good sign of self-awareness. But it didn't surprise me. I mean, these two teams do not like each other. They do not like each other. No, they remember that incident they had with the game ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Giannis was like, I dropped this, and then someone's like, no, but our rookie scored their first point, so the ball should be ours, and that started. No, these teams don't like each other. On top of that, you have the Haliburton Lillard rivalry that spanned for multiple years. I totally understood that, even though the series ended in 5. It was a series where they actually they're personally invested, right? You take Pistons Knicks, where it's like, yes, historically the fan bases don't like each other, but now the players are in it. Now the players are involved. Maybe they haven't seen the Knicks as the postseason adversary or vice versa, but we have that now. The Pacers and Bucks already had that installed, and this Pacers team is I think it's one of the teams in the league where, dude, if you are not prepared for how they play, it doesn't matter how good your team is. They will run you off the floor. Like you can have all the talent on, like, as soon as you make a bucket, the Pacers are looking to get whatever opportunity, and they can take that bucket right back and then some. And I mean, I don't think we give the Pacers enough credit for how close they played Boston last year. Respectfully, like it was the game. I think it was a sweep, but still, every game you're just like, man, this Pacers team playing really hard, and Boston really had to game plan against them really well.
Right, yeah. Remember, Jaylen Brown had to hit a corner 3 buzzer beater to get to overtime in one of them games. Like, yeah, all them games was crazy. As a Boston fan, I was like, man, somebody take them out. Cleveland, somebody take them out before we get to them if we make it past the Knicks, because I don't like it, bro. But tell me this right here. the composure of Giannis in the Haliburton dad situation, bravo. Like, very good example. He took to the podium and said a couple things. Basically, I'm an NBA champion. You're not. So, like, as well as a little other stuff. Like, what would have happened if Giannis was just in that exact moment where they had just squandered, 7-point lead in about a minute? What would happen if Giannis was just Darth Vader them. Just run one quick little yoke up, pick him off his feet. You know what I mean? Let his feet dangle in the air.
No one's stopping him with that wingspan. And you see how strong that dude is, brother? No, they throw multiple NBA defenders at you, game in and game out. Man. Giannis is. We got to give a lot of credit to Giannis for keeping his composure, especially after just one of the most bizarre comebacks that I've seen in a while, where this is one of those things where it's so easy to fully blame. It's funny to like laugh and blame Doc Rivers and that. I didn't even look at that one. I was like, Jesus, there's something sinister going on here, man. Like, it was just
Haliburton dad had been banned from the games, as he should, from the Pacers. Good on the Pacers for going ahead and taking that boy out, because, bro, it would have got really ugly, man, if Giannis would have scooped the boy up, bro, by his ears and beats him with. Look, I ain't gonna go into detail, but it could have got real ugly. You feel me? Especially as Pacers got a history, Artest of the world, Steven Jackson of the world, with fans. Come on, y'all, clean it up, man. Moving on though, man. Knicks versus Celtics. The series, I feel like that will be heard around the world. Talk about that series, bro. What's your prediction in Celtics versus Knicks?
Dude, that Knicks team is way scarier when they don't play Brunson ball. And you know what I'm saying? It's not anything. I'm not saying that Jalen Brunson shouldn't be the main focal point of the offense. That's not what I'm saying. I think that the games that we were able to take off of them, it felt like those games, when it came down the stretch, it was just the offense was just Jalen Brunson do something, whereas a lot of the other games, it was a way more balanced offense in terms of the fact that it's like Cat was cooking, Brunson was cooking, but then you still got contributions from OG and Bridges and all of that. I mean, this team is a very talented starting five, but I think that where the problem is that the Celtics got a more talented starting five, and they got depth. Yeah. I think that's the fact where depth is very important for a playoff series, and when the Celtics they got two guys that really can guard as guards in terms of Drew Holiday and Derek White. I mean, it's really not fair when you think about it.
I'm predicting. I mean, I love my Celtics, man. I'm going Celtics in about 5/6 according to how the referees blow the whistle. You feel me? Because the referees should be ashamed of their damn self. Like, I was really hoping to play these Pistons, because that would have been more awesome and more fun. But now it's like life or death. Because I do not want to hear no Knicks fans all in my damn face talking about whatever the hell they be talking about. Like, every year, they the champions. Michael Jalen Brunson. I'm like, get them out of here, bro. I hate the Knicks fans. Y'all know what y'all can do. It's a PC show. So yeah, I'm glad clean them boys up in 5-6 games, man. What's your prediction? What you think? How the series gonna go?
I'm gonna have to go Celtics in 5 as well. I just think that there's too much. There's just too much on their side in terms of what they can do against the Knicks' best players.
We finna goddamn wrap this shit up. What should we be looking for from the coaster? You dig it?
Feel free to check out my YouTube channel, Kofie, Kofie, and feel free to join me on Nebula, Kofie as well.
We'll be back with another episode next week, same bad time, right here on the network. You dig?